Legend of Total War here with part 7 of my Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion Let's Play campaign as the Eastern Roman Empire. So previously we wiped out the Berbers, so they no longer exist, and we lost this settlement to the Vandals, and we've been consolidating our territory up here. Overall everything's in a pretty good state. The Vandals are a lot weaker than they used to be. We did lose a little bit here, but a little bit of stuff, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, so over here, yeah, Christianity is not going to grow unless we destroy this. Okay, it should be okay for us to do it. Yep. Whoops. Even with that, there's quite a few neighboring pagan regions. Yeah, okay, so might have to stay there for just for this turn, and then we can maybe get them moving. We'll have to assault that settlement. That'll be a rich one to take. Peasants over here got too many of them. Just need more public order. The public order now is actually pretty good, so I could probably get rid of some of these. Okay, that might have been too much. There's quite a lot of culture penalty here. If I build this, that'll be good for money. Actually, what would be best, I think, is law. That's what we really need to lay down, because that way we get public order and money by getting rid of the corruption. So as for these guys here, we'll slowly disband them. Maybe not the Equities Auxilia. And, yeah, okay, so over here. Actually, I shouldn't be recruiting any more of this shit. What does he need? He needs some more cavalry. These regions aren't really that important. Alright, so yeah, don't build this until the public order's a little bit better. But I don't think there's anything more I can do to reduce corruption. So yeah, just go with that. All of these settlements are very close to having public order issues. But we're fine for the time being. Just keep building, doing our best to fix it up. It would be great if there was a region like that had the statue of Zeus, so that I could get, you know, plus 10% extra public order to all regions. It really does make a big difference. Yeah, keep recruiting peasants here, because we need this settlement to become a large town. The amount of Christianity that we've got here is sufficient. Could you possibly leave now? Alright, if he can leave, we'll take him and the army. I might have to wait for the peasants to actually show up to maintain public order. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. What about you? Okay. Yeah, so get close, and then we'll need to just push him off the road. Alright, let's move on. Good, I was hoping for this. That way we don't have to assault the settlement. Well, we're definitely outnumbered. But the thing is, what we need to do here is defeat one of their armies. Don't let them get together. Defeat them as if it's two separate battles, not one. Don't let them regroup. So the other army will be coming from here, so we're going to need to be quite aggressive in pushing them back here. We do have quite a lot of cavalry, that will come in handy. There isn't going to be enough time for a skirmish. And that was the first army at least, but we can prepare it for the second army, so you guys get over there. These guys here need to get ready to just straight out attack.
The ferryman will be busy today. The enemy have brought more men to the fight.
Just charge over here and get rid of their left flank. These guys here just get in position to shoot your javelins. You harass them. That's it, they're gone. So you don't even have to engage with them, but take him out there, that's good. Yeah, but that's good they're on skirmish mode there actually, because I don't want to micro them right now. How's this going? Commander Tensi's up against Legia Lenkarii. We need to kill their general. He dies, it's going to be much easier to break the rest of their army. Good. Well, this army is fucking gone. Charge into their rear over here. Don't worry about them. Just charge into here. Took a lot of damage there, but we got him in the end. Okay, that's pretty much the first army wiped out. Just small remnants left, that's all. You can start getting ready for the second army.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
Okay, the balance of power is not that much in our favor that these guys are going to run away. Let's get organized. And you guys come over here. There's plenty of time to get to keep running them down. Alright, let's use the carriage ballista. And see if we can like actually pop their general off. Alright, what are we shooting at there? Combat to Tensi's. Now aim for the Imperial German bodyguard. So this guy's actually the faction leader. This is the Emperor. Where is he? There he is right there. As I said, anything we can do to thin them out, that's great. That's what we want to be doing. Start moving back soon. Good. It looks like he's killed nearly 10 of them. That helps a little bit. Nothing else. Can they still shoot even when doing this? Or can they only fire from the front? Oh look, some of these aren't even manned. Oh yeah, no, they can still shoot. Okay, that's good. Don't waste your ammunition on Foderati cavalry. Shoot the Imperial German bodyguard. But he's thinned them out by quite a lot. But it'll all be for nothing if we don't actually kill him in battle. Uh-oh. Come on, surely you can outrun them. Okay, they might be able to be retrained here at Ravenna. Probably not actually, because you'll need the Circus Maximus, won't you? Oh well. Come up over here. What I want to do is just roll up their flanks rather than charge into their front. So guys over here are getting shot a little bit. But for the most part we're okay. Alright, time to go in and attack. Just leave this guy behind. Just go infantry punch right through the center. These guys hit their left flank, and just forget about their right flank for the time being. I suppose someone charging into that one's rear would be a good idea. Oh, it must have been the faction heir, not the faction leader, because it would have said the Roman leader is dead. Whatever the case is, it looks like we're going to get Ravenna without having to assault it. And the thing is, they've sent so many troops at us here that Mediolanum is probably not well defended.
Rabbits running from our men.
I very doubt that we didn't get 85% of both armies. I'm pretty sure we wiped them all out. Yeah, they're both dead. Good. I'll take this. So, what can we replace here? So we can get good infantry, but not the best cavalry. So they can't be retrained here. It's not that far away to Rome, so send them back for retraining. Because they've proven very effective. It's good, everything's growing. And we're getting some of the richest territory in the game here in Italy, all these huge cities. Alright, so let's compare ourselves to the Western Roman Empire. How's our rating going down? Just military ranking. Yeah, after all those battles, they've lost about half their army. But they're still fairly strong. Just nowhere near as strong as us now. It looks to me like these guys are going to head back to Colonia Dacia, so I should maybe recruit some more troops here to try and defend it. Can't build... Oh, wait, we've already got stone walls here. Alright, I want to send these guys back up north to retake Campus Iazyges. This region here should be mostly Christian now, right? It's barely even started. If we take him out of the region, it's going to be fucked. We got to keep building the churches. Okay, they border Ravenna. If Ravenna was to be turned Christian... Yeah, it should be fine. We can destroy this. If it turned Christian, this region here should have much less pagan influence and more Christian influence now, because of neighbouring regions. But that means he's going to have to stay there for a while, which is fine, because I need some time to retrain my troops. So I can get competency first cohort from here now. I'll do that. So those will need to be retrained. And maybe I'll get some better cavalry from here. Get the Clibanarii. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I might disband this unit here. So, can those be retrained here? Yep, okay, good. Good, with Christianity growing faster here, it won't be long before we can leave. They're going to be stuck there for a little while. Well, it's already quite Christianized. Just got to get rid of all that culture penalty, and then we can head up north. Themyscira doesn't... Wait, does it exist in this campaign? I can't remember. I don't think it does. Okay, with the arrival of that unit, these guys should be able to leave. Okay, good. And you guys should be able to leave now as well. Good, it's under control. Okay, there's no culture penalty here, but that's the only thing that's not of our culture. No point replacing it, it's not going to provide us any additional public order. I guess just go with that. We're keeping the population down because we're transferring population into here now.
Orders. Forward. Moves depleted, sir. Imperator. General. Orders. Imperator.
So just come to here and build a watchtower.
Build tower. Onward. Moves depleted, sir.
And you'll meet up with him next turn. Since they'll be leaving the region, we don't want paganism to come back. So that he needs to leave.
General. Move out. Imperator. Forward. Out of move, sir.
Good. Paganism's almost gone here. Right, Petra has issues. What are we going to do? We're going to need peasants. Now the peasants' upkeep is way cheaper than Limitani, so let's disband the Limitani. I'm sure that'll keep it under control. That might not actually be the best choice. Squalor can still go up 15% more. I'm not hiring any fucking priests. What do we need here? There's no culture penalty. I guess we're just going to keep building the things that's going to provide small amounts of public order each time. We really want to try not to increase the population growth that much right now. I'm going to send you to Spain.
Onward. Moves depleted, sir. Ready to sail.
So that'll need to be retrained. I should have done that ages ago, but... And then they'll need boats here. They'll just need enough to obviously get over there, and that's owned by the Western Roman Empire. So over here, we said we were going to raise this guy a new army, because that'll help reduce the population here, which will actually end up being cheaper than these guys, for the most part. So how rich is Rome? It's a little bit corrupt. We're not going to get any... Oh, hang on. We should be able to get 10% extra law. So what's going on here? Ah, right. From these two buildings. So once that's done, that'll reduce corruption by nearly 200, which is good. The public order, though, is okay. Maybe it would be best to get the courier, because we can increase happiness and trade. Actually, what about this? That's going to provide the biggest income. Okay, we'll go with that. I need lots of money if we want a very professional army. No, I think we need that a bit more. There's no corruption there. Let's just, let's go with that. Try and get the settlement growing. Okay, so, I need you to come over here. Build a watchtower here. That's where that guy's going to stand. Then just move out of the way. Get these guys in position just to push them down. Good. And he should just stay there now. Now what are we going to do with these guys? There's rebels over here, but we're training units over there to deal with it. Apart from that, it looks all good. So I guess just wait for him to catch up. And then I guess we could recruit him, equip him with these troops here.
Ready to sail.
Why can't this be retrained? Oh, it's a Corvus Quinquarium. Right. Well, he just needs transport to get into mainland Europe, away from Asia. So maybe we'll go take on the Sarmatians, or maybe even the Huns. The Huns don't seem particularly strong. If you're going to do that, you're going to need more Equites Clibanarii, because that will pretty much make their horse archers worthless. At least I hope it does. At the very least, they're going to need a lot of ammunition to take them down. Problem is, those cavalry are not particularly fast, and they are very expensive. I think I prefer the Sarmatian Auxilia cavalry because of their speed. Funny how there's still paganism here. It's not really causing any serious problems though. Get rid of that corruption. Okay, and there goes all of our money. Like I said, oh, hang on. I haven't spent the money needed to retrain these troops. Okay, so I didn't need to build... Where was it? Didn't need to build two things here. Alright, let's move on. So yeah, they're on their way to Colonia Dacia, but that is not enough, I think, to take the settlement. I think I did just recruit a unit there. No cavalry though. They must have a very diminished army if it's a near full stack, but only of that size. Doesn't matter that much if they do take it, we'll just take it back off them. So this is... Okay, so they're actually under siege there now. The Huns don't look very strong at all.
Your Honor. On my way. Sir! Sir! March! Moves depleted, sir. General,
Once again,
forward!
build watchtowers so we can see what's going on.
Forward! Merging armies. Moves depleted, sir. Order. March! Sir! Move out! Out of move, sir. Imperator! General! Sir!
Over here and build a watchtower.
Out of move, sir. Build tower.
As for you, I really just want you to die. Because I don't need him and he's pagan. I'll bring him down this way, put him on a boat and just leave him in the port. Suppose he's not actually doing any harm out there though. Maybe I'll just leave him. Okay, Christianity here should be... Yeah, it's growing... It's getting better. We need to convert nearby pagan regions. This one here is still Christian. Yeah, they don't bother ever destroying his settlements. So that'll be ready next turn. What can I disband? What do I not need? I suppose I don't necessarily need all these generals in my army. So you come over here and govern Rome. Of course, while we're here, just try to eradicate paganism from the area.
General!
Still having issues here.
Aye, Captain.
think we can go further by land.
Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay, good. Everything's looking pretty good here. Could probably disband some of those peasants, but I'll just leave them for the time being. Their upkeep's nothing, so... well, next to nothing, so it's not a big deal. Might be better to get rid of the corrupt... well, the corruption's not really a big deal. I think it'd be better to have the population come back. Let's see if we can leave here now.
General, sir. March, General. Move out.
Yeah, we can leave.
Sir.
So make our way back up to Campus Yazigis to take it off them. If we take it, it'll turn them back into a horde, though. But the horde will be a lot weaker than it was last time. We don't need them. Zoroastrianism is as good as gone. Now we just need public order. Law is the best because it gets rid of corruption. It's a little corrupt. Get rid of it. So how much is corruption costing us each turn? So expenses are 21,000 due to corruption. Which is obviously quite a lot. Alright, what do we need? Let's see it on. So this settlement recently had plague. The public order is not great, so I guess building the Hermitage is the best. Just got to keep the public order as it continues to grow. Extra 150 from that. Yeah, alright, go for it. Could use the cash. No corruption there anyway.
Sir.
Here's an idea. If I send these guys up over here... oh good, they went and stood on the watchtower. Perfect. If I send them over here to reinforce this position... oh, hang on. Didn't get all of them. They might just succeed. Not enough money for anything else. Okay, moving on.
Our fleet is under attack.
Doesn't really matter that much. Those guys don't need those ships. I was just using it just in case.
Sir. Onward. Move depleted, sir. Aye, Captain.
They'll probably get killed by pirates. Might be an idea actually to recruit some new units from here to reinforce their position. So what do they need? Some more archers. No, I don't have any of that. Well, Legio Lancarii, I suppose, are good. Not getting any fucking camels. Kiss my ass. Stinky, shitty camels.
General. Onward. No more moves, sir. Sir.
So you just stand right there, and if they want to attack us next turn, you'll come and reinforce the position. Holy shit. They've got a lot of generals in that. That makes it a lot more difficult.
General. Onward. General. March.
Okay, next turn we get him over here. And probably go take on the Huns. They're not that expensive. Alright, so what do we need? There goes most of our money straight away. But settlements need to grow. Most of what we're doing is just trying to maintain our economy rather than actually expand. Okay, now can we leave Ravenna? We've got a doom stack here pretty much. Well, it's not really a doom stack, it's not perfect yet. But would the public order be okay? So far, so good. Yeah, we'll be fine to leave. Just recruit a unit of peasants in there to maintain public order. And it just needs monthly games. Good, and we'll take this off them. I don't see any major difficulty with that. Now here's the thing though, if we use the competency first cohort, you know, we can't retrain them there, but we can retrain them back at Ravenna. Because we'll probably have to sit here for a while because this is a pagan settlement as well, that'll need to be destroyed. Yeah, more rebels, they just pop up on the road. Need to be moved aside like this. This is where they're least damaging to us. Okay, public order here seems good. Most of the population is now Christian. Let's see if we can leave. If I wait another turn, I might be able to recruit peasants here to maintain public order. Or what we'll do, send these guys up. Good. It's all coming along. Yeah, not gonna be able to cross over now. And they'll probably need to get down here so that we avoid this pirate fleet. Doesn't matter if they cause devastation to the farmland, that doesn't make us that much money now. It's the trade that makes us the most money. Okay, there's only a tiny bit of corruption here. Yeah, reducing it by an additional 5%. It's like cutting it in half though. Still need public order here. So the biggest problem here, I think, the biggest problem that we can deal with is culture penalty. So building on top of existing buildings might be a good way to reduce that. Actually, just drop that, because that's actually cheaper. Once again, doesn't seem like there's a whole lot to do this turn. They might make their attack, but I'm not particularly confident of victory, just due to the number of generals' bodyguards they've got. They could probably win the battle just with them. Anyway, let's see what happens. Moving on. Yep, they've given up on it. They want to defend their territory rather than attack. Yeah, I said that they're pretty much going to get killed.
Disengage. Out of
It's alright because no one was there.
without blade.
Okay, looking good. So you... If we move these guys out, let's see. Good, yeah. Public order will be maintained with just one unit of peasants in there. And we can... Okay, so the Huns are on their way here as well. You stay here.
Ready to sail. Aye, aye, Captain. General, boarding. Fleet ready. Set sail. Off the boat.
Okay.
Sail. General.
So... Got 4 slots here, but what we can do is maybe just disband some of the trash that we don't need. Just garbage. So they can take all of it.
General.
Make our way up here to fight the Huns. Probably best we get rid of them, or else they're just going to constantly annoy us. That doesn't look like it's too difficult. That's the only army there that's probably going to give us some shit.
Sir.
If we're going to fight any army, we should fight this one here, because that's where all the generals are. I don't want to take the settlement off them, because then they'll just turn into a horde again. I want to kill their family members. It'll be a costly battle. Might be better to attack them when they're in a bit of a softer position. Instead, right now, why don't we go after a weaker position out here? Because I think... Yeah, I'll just leave them for the time being. It just doesn't seem worth it to retake Camp Yazicis. Instead, let's go after this settlement instead, which will be a lot easier. Right, time for the capture of Mediolanium. This guy's a coward. Good. Soon he'll die.
This is a day of battle. While we stand together as Romans, we will not fear defeat. We will look forward to victory. So let your battle cry put fear into the enemy's guts. Call out to them and be brave.
Okay, we don't need to hear this. Alright, so... Just what we usually do, of course. Don't want these guys on there, want the archers up. Don't fight for the walls. Capture it without a fight. So I think what we'll do is have these guys shoot the guys that are on the walls and have them go and capture the towers, because they almost always get shot trying to get up there, and I don't care about these mercenaries. But then again, these guys can probably be replaced here. Oh well. Okay, no, you can't go there, that's too close to them. I should have thought about that. So use these guys to thin out the guys that are on the walls. If we can kill a few combat tendencies, that's great. If not, not a big deal. The problem here is that there's no other good spot along the wall. If we go attack that, it's probably going to burn the siege tower down. But if we stand there, these guys will come over here and fight us.
siege towers have reached the walls. Now there will be hard fighting to break the defenses.
Alright, let's just hope for luck there. Right, don't shoot. There's no point shooting the peasants. Shoot the comitatenses. I just need to reposition. There we go. Oh good, it got up there.
Our siege towers have reached the walls. Now there will be hard fighting to break the defenses. Quickly.
Okay, we can capture that wall. We can capture it to here. Any closer and then they'll start chasing us.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
Okay, and then come up this way. And start moving around the settlement. Ah, oh, motherfucker. This shit again. Just one more to go. There we go, got him. However, we might be able to capture this tower here and get them to actually shoot at the peasants. Oh no, that's not gonna work. No. The comitatenses, I didn't see them. Still there. Okay, get back. They'll stop pursuing us once we get a bit of distance from them. Well, might as well take a few shots at him. Okay, now the entire army needs to position itself somewhere else, because attacking through here is not going to work. Which way do we want to go? Okay, there's a gate over here. Or over there. That one's closer, we'll go to that one. Okay, that'll capture the majority of the walls that we need, except for the ones at the front, which aren't going to come into play. Okay, so this wall here belongs to us, so we can get close to the walls here without any concerns. So how many have we killed of them so far? 32%, that's basically just their own towers shooting at them. Okay, it's all been captured, so stay put and try and shoot them. Good, because that's some really good cavalry there. I quite like them. I mean, don't like going up against them. When I was playing against the Western Roman Empire, I was just spamming stacks of those, and it was crushing everything. Alright, so, where we go next? So they've come off the walls. That's fine. Okay, now to put these guys up on the walls. Oh, hang on, what's going on? Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to do that. Get back up on the wall. Because if I position my archers over here, they can shoot into the town square. Okay, looking pretty good. So, how much have we killed of them now? Fucking 50% of them without really losing any men, apart from, you know, just to their own towers. I need to get a little bit more over here. Good. My guys can get their Sarmatian Auxilia. So we want to see. If we can kill their general, that'll... It probably won't actually do that much, but still it's just fighters that we don't have to worry about anymore. Peasants. Not a big deal. Okay, I want to send them over here to shoot at the peasants. I think they're just out of range. It is, that's their like maximum range there, but they were shooting them when they were up to here. Yeah, not in range. Excuse me. So that is now 76% of them without having to get into melee. Damn, they're being silly. %. Okay, I'm going to send my general in to try and kill their general. If they hurry, they might actually catch them. Alright. Bring them over here. Okay, I can't get all of them. Just these then. Actually, just the mercenaries. Why can't I fit them in here? Try and lure these archers a little bit out here, and then the general can go kill them. Okay, now. Surprise, motherfuckers. Make sure we get behind them so they can't get back to the town square. Oh, we can finish this off just with the general's bodyguard now. I didn't even need my melee infantry. Most of the casualties we took were because of the towers. But that's the way to do it.
Victory! Rome has conquered!
Hey Legend, you're just exploiting the AI. Yeah, okay. Tell that to Scipio Africanus, because he did this exact same fucking thing. Sort of. Alright, so there's a little bit of Christianity here, but we need to get rid of the religious buildings in order to rapidly progress. Okay, public order will maintain, and Christianity will take over over the next few turns. Well, there's no news that we need to retrain. I guess it's now just a case of, if we want to keep recruiting the competency first cohort, we can replace the other competencies, because they're twice as expensive, but in my opinion, they're twice as good. Well, not quite twice as expensive. It's like 80% extra cost. More Vandals out here. If I had fought them there and killed off all their generals, it might have wiped out the other faction. But it doesn't matter.
Yes, master.
Now I need to know where the other settlement is out here, because I can never fucking remember. So that's the Lombardy, I think. Let me just check. Lombardy, yep. The guys that would eventually gain control of Italy. Well, I'm assuming that's them. We should have sufficient troops to be able to take him out. The problem with these settlements is that, you know, because they're not built up at all, there's no buildings to retrain our troops. So how many settlements do we have now? 41.
Orders? Can't do it, sir. Move out. Out of move, sir. Aye, Captain. Yes, Captain. Out of move, sir.
So we've got another guy sitting on the road here. We're going to push them aside. Well, no public order penalty. Oh wait, there is no. That's squalor, not culture penalty. It's probably just going to need a little bit more of a garrison, just because it's so far away from the capital.
Fleet ready.
And Millennium doesn't even have a port. Well, we're going to focus on the Christianity first. Public order first, money second, military third. Can't get military without money, can't get money without public order. Alright, well I got heaps of cash, so we should be able to build in every settlement. Let's just go through the list. Can build that, but that's an expensive building. Ah, fuck it, just... Oh, hang on, that'll be even better to get. This region here needs some population growth. Not enough people there. Okay, then in our recruiting settlements we got... Okay, what are we doing here? So we need more equities clibanarii. Go into them as well. Right, let's move on. So they want to have a go at me anyway. It's full of fucking horse archers. Well, here's the thing. I don't see any benefit in fighting them, so I'm going to withdraw. Like, we could have fought them and could have beaten them, but beating them would have given us nothing, really. Don't care about that fleet. Got to send it back to a port to disband it, so... They did me a favour by killing it, because it's costing me money.
Orders. Splitting the troops. March. Build tower. Sir. Onward. Sir. Forward. Combining troops. Out of move, sir.
Okay, we're not at war with the Huns yet. If they want to go and, like, hit the Vandals, that would really help us out. We've run out of population here.
Imperator.
A part of me does want to finish off the Sarmatians, but maybe just best leave them alone.
Forward. No more moves.
At your service. Out of move, sir.
Imperator.
Tribus Vandalis. This must be where the Vandals came from, originally.
Imperator. Forward. Moves depleted, sir. General. March. Moves depleted, sir.
Got no cash. Oh, well, yes I do. Oh, I can't build it in someone else's territory.
General. March. Out of move, sir. General. March. Moves depleted, sir. Sir. March. Out of move, sir.
Okay, public order here is pretty good. It's just a matter of we need 1,500 peasants in there. So there's about 700. Yeah, we still need a few more. And we'll just get to large city. Large town, I mean. Okay, we're no longer recruiting from here. We've got 7 units of cavalry plus the peasants. Okay, that's good. If they just stay right there, that's perfect. Because they're not blocking the road anymore. What I'll do next turn is actually hit them again so they go further out into the wilderness, where it's, you know, there's some fertility here. Out here, who fucking cares if they raid fucking wilderness, low mountains, who cares? That'll just make doubly sure that they do actually go that way. And then we disband the majority of them. Because it's costing me a lot of money. And not providing me with much. I think we're better off getting law than mine, because, I mean, the mine's so corrupt that I end up just losing it anyway. Weak-chinned. It's leafy. Alright, so what are we doing here now? I think moving over to Massalia, or Massilia, whatever it's fucking called, that'd probably be our best option. Push them out of the way. Should I kill them? What have they got? Oh, that's right. We do need to stay here for a little while yet because public order. Need to get the Christianity growing a bit more. So we're still on daily games, so let's reduce that. Now, as for these guys here, what we want to do is come around over here where they can't get us, and then besiege the settlement.
Attack! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. Sir!
Good, let's get to construction and then I suppose move on to the next turn. Doesn't seem like there's anything else to do. Yep, let's upgrade Athens. And we're out of cash. Let's just make sure every region's got reasonably good public order. Is there any army that I've forgotten to move? I don't think so, but it's easy to forget sometimes. Alright, let's move on. And still they found a way to get to me. Well, it's the same army. Fuck it, let's fight them. Maybe I should have just fought them in the first place, but these guys, they really wanted to kill me.
This is a day of battle. Await my order. General.
Alright, how do we do this? Let's look for a good defensive position, because those horse archers will get wrecked by our long-range archers. And then we just wait for them. I'm not moving from this spot. It's a good defensive. Oh, hang on, what about? Oh, this would be way better. Okay, let's go up here. It's a nice slope there. Just hope we can get organised in time. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, good luck getting up here. That's a pretty significant high ground. Okay, preparations have been made as best as they can. The thing is that they do outnumber us with the horse archers. But we've got a good defensive position here. Maybe I should have put them in loose formation, but that'll be fine. They're coming into melee. Yes, they are. That's weird. Probably too late. Just get in there. Okay, I need you guys to guard your position. Don't move from it. Okay, get around there, because these guys aren't going to last very long. And run them down. If we can catch these horse archers, that'd be great. Come on, catch them. Get into combat with us, and they broke. Get in there, kill him.
The gods who fill the
Run him down,
heart
run him down.
of the general with fear. Now
Don't let him get away.
the field like a coward.
Oh wait, no, he's not a he's not a family member, so don't actually need to kill him. But whatever case, we've got them on the run now. They're retreating, so let's try to get rid of them. If we can get 85%, then we don't need to kill all their horse archers. Still a lot of shitty units out here that we can break and run down. Just have to hope we get to 85%. Otherwise, there's going to be an army full of horse archers, which isn't really good to deal with. Come on, just a few more percent.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Oh, you're fucking kidding. Come on, we just... Oh no, that should get us to 85%. Come on, do 86. That'll guarantee it. No, don't shoot. Hard to tell if that's going to wipe them out. It's like right on the edge of 85%. Hopefully it does. I think it did. Good. Good. Looks like the Huns are ignoring us and going after the Vandals. Would we be able to leave now? I think so. Let me just check. If we move all of these guys out and you in, it's not enough. Oh, hang on. What if I then hired a bunch of peasants? 45%. No, we're going to have to wait another turn. Should be able to move out next turn. Actually, no. Wait, how corrupt is it? Somewhat corrupt. Okay, good. If we can get rid of the corruption, that'd be very useful to us. But then again, this provides us with loads of money. Let's go for that instead. Right, time to take a Quincum. Oh god. 3 family members. That's going to be a pain to deal with, but oh well, just quit complaining, just get on and get it done. Okay, as per the usual, these are the guys that go up. Okay, that's a good spot right there. That's an okay spot there. It'd be a good spot over here. Okay, good. So once again, just gotta wait for them to get up and do the usual thing.
Our siege towers have reached the walls. Now there will be hard fighting to break the defenses.
Got to be careful with this. Got to sort of come at it from a weird angle. You don't want to... Actually, we probably don't need this one to get up. We'll already have 2 units up on the walls. That's enough.
Praise the gods.
Actually, no, I do want them up.
Towers are at the walls. Now the real fight begins. This is a step
Come on,
on
move
the
it.
path to victory.
Hope they can be retrained here.
Towers are at the walls.
Okay, I want you to get to here.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
Good they didn't come at us. And you go around this way. Okay, captured to here. Alright, now these guys here, what are we going to do with them? Let's go through the gate this way. So, yep, the enemy towers are shooting at their own units now. That's good. Okay, now they can just stay in their spot there, and if anyone comes up this way, they can shoot them. So what are these? The Matani. No chance of shooting into the town square. So they're going to be tired, but that's okay. They'll get a chance to rest after a while. Once they get in here, they can rest. It'd be good if we could stand here and shoot them, but I can't reach them from this distance. But eventually they're going to come off the wall, and when they do, I want to be ready to shoot them. Now, it would also be in my best interest to lure them up to here, so that my archers, the towers, and these guys with their javelins can shoot them. That's it, come chase me, bitch. So what are these? Foderati. It's their own damn fault when they pathfind that badly, but oh well. Sure, we're doing more damage to them than they are to us. Let's get a few shots in. It's kind of a waste of time what we're doing. Well, it's not time effective, but we are getting... How many kills do we get? Barely anything. Okay, looks like the other guys are coming off the walls now. So they want to go and hide up here. Don't know why. Oh, look at this. It's... This unit's fucked up. Okay, they're coming off the walls now, that's good. Let's get up closer here, capture this, and shoot them. I mean, they're just peasants, but still. Well, hang on, they're not just peasants, there's some archers in there. Good, I think we got them all. Where the hell did they go? They're over here now, the general's bodyguards. Why did they come out this way? Might actually be a good time to just charge in here. Yeah, what the hell are they thinking? The walls are taken. I don't know why they're trying to defend it now. Yeah, we just took every single tower. Careful. General's bodyguards are close by. I gotta keep him close to my guys. How are they going? Oh, they're already shaken. Trashy cowards. As long as the general's here, my guys shouldn't break. Yeah, watch out. These guys here are getting a bit wrecked. So, send the general in. Just make sure he's not personally in the fighting, which he's good there. It's good. No, that's a bit dangerous. Get him out, get him out. Okay, well that's one down, 2 to go. Oh god damn it, that's the faction leader. At least they're not really able to charge us properly here. Okay, 2 down, 1 to go. But he's fresh and we're tired. Fuck. You goddamned cowards. They're as good as gone. Try to pull him out of there. Okay, we're going to need to send in the heavy cavalry here. Could you please just pathfind properly? This is why we need the first cohort. They wouldn't have failed us this badly. I mean, I know that they were tired, but... Get the fuck out of there. If we're lucky, we'll find some place where we can actually retrain them all. If they don't all get wiped out. You fucking cowards. Hang on, if you stay here, he won't go chasing us. Or maybe he will. Okay, good. As long as he doesn't kill them all. Okay, the Equites Clibanario should be able to beat him. Like I've said so many times, you can't rely on these infantry very much.
The enemy leader is dead.
Yeah, they absolutely wreck him.
Roman will weep even though he was a countryman.
Problem is we can't retrain them so easily. Now let's have a look at the damage here. Okay, it's possible that this unit of comitatenses will be disbanded, but the other ones are fine.
Victory! Rome has conquered!
Yeah, one of them got disbanded. That's okay, you can just replace it with Legio Lancario. It's basically the same thing. I can't retrain them here. Now we need to turn this Christian. There's already a reasonable amount of Christianity, so let's just get rid of this. Okay, now we need to reduce squalor. Okay, at 65% with this coming in at an extra 5%, it'll be okay. It's still, paganism's still overpowering here. So, didn't I have a diplomat somewhere around here? He was Christian. If I bring him in here...
At once, no more moves.
Okay, at the very least we're just maintaining status quo. Yeah, going up against a faction leader, infantry, especially tired infantry, don't do a very good job of it.
Orders? Orders?
Okay, we're almost at an hour and a half, so we'll start wrapping up the episode soon.
Onward!
So this guy here, I think we're best pushing him further inland, down this way.
Imperator!
I'll send them over there next turn. Oh, that's right, I was supposed to hand these over to him and I forgot to do it. Well, if I disband them, we're just going to run into more public order problems, so just going to have to leave them there for the time being while we try and fix this. We just need the next load of public order buildings from the huge city, because it's already well since grown. And we can drop the taxes here. That's good. Drop the games. Not enough population here to draw from. I don't want to bring him too close. Just close enough that if this settlement comes under siege, you can come and reinforce it. So how are we going financially? Making about 18,000 a turn.
General!
Yes, master. Moving. Out of the roof, sir.
So that's Burgundians. I just don't think it's really worth taking on Sarmatia right now.
Orders?
I mean, we could do it. Again, the problem is though, if you go and defeat them, then they just turn into a horde, and then it's more of a problem. We've got enough problems dealing with the damn Vandals and the Huns.
Forward! No more moves, sir.
But then again, same thing with the Lombardies. Actually, I'm not certain if the Lombardies turn into a horde.
March!
I don't know. That's not their only settlement, so we can take that away from them. What religion is it? Pagan. Okay, so like I said, this turn we push him over again, and then leave him here. Now we can disband these and just recruit peasants in its place. And that'll save us a lot of cash. If we have a look at that now, so we're making an additional 2,000 in upkeep, in income. We've reduced it by 2,000 is what I meant to say. Okay, moving on. So they want an alliance. Fine, whatever. Tell me the Huns are going to fight them. That would be awesome. Is it just me or they still got a lot of horde units? Aren't they supposed to disband once they occupy a settlement?
Imperator.
Yes, master. Moving.
General. Engage the
Yeah, fuck them. Let's go kill them.
besieging settlements, sir.
Alright, now how strong are the Lombardi compared to us? They're nothing. We'll be fine.
Imperator.
So over here,
Imperator.
I don't think I necessarily need to make a watchtower. There's a watchtower down there if he wants to get that. Come and stand here. Bring these guys over here to add added weight to the attack. And just push them off the road.
Engage the enemy. Victory! Forward. Joining forces.
Good, and then next turn we'll head over to Iberia. Now if those guys go back on the road, when these guys are finished recruiting their forces, I'll send them up there to go and help. But just push them off the road again. And over here we should be able to leave now.
Imperator. Sir. Move out. Imperator. Onward.
Good.
Orders. Forward.
Out of my way, motherfucker.
Enemy. Victory! Prepare for battle.
Alright, this looks like as good a place as any to end the episode. So the situation's looking pretty good. Bit of a no man's land sort of situation here. Well, I mean, the Vandals are in control of it, but the Huns, who knows what they're going to get up to. Best we sort of just wait and see what happens with them as opposed to attacking them. Everyone else, I mean, we could take them all on at once. That's not going to be a problem. It's just a matter of how to do it efficiently. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 8 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.